What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're back with another Madden Rebuild, of course, and today we're going to be rebuilding the Green Bay Packers. Before we get in this video, though, guys, if you could leave a like and, of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Help grow the channel. Be greatly appreciated. Of course, if you didn't come from my 2K channel, I also do 2K rebuilds, links in the description if you don't know me from that and just know me from this channel. So just wanted to point that out there just in case. But obviously, the Green Bay Packers are the #1 seed in the NFC right now. So you might be wondering, why the hell are we rebuilding the Packers today? There's definitely some other teams I could have been doing right now. Now, I will say there might be two teams that we don't get to in this series, but I wanted the Packers to be, I didn't want them to be one of those teams just because the interesting part about Green Bay is obviously after Aaron Rodgers is gone, what is this team going to, well, okay, I don't know why I phrased it like that. After this season, will Aaron Rodgers leave? I don't know why I said while he'll be gone. It's not for sure if he's leaving or not. So I do want to generate the best lineup real quick, of course, and see what we're working with. So if we look at the team right now, we got Elton Jenkins, David Bakhtiari, we got Davante Adams, of course. So Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams are both free agents. So it's going to be interesting to see what Green Bay is able to accomplish as far as maybe bringing both of them back or not. Aaron Jones, of course, A.J. Dillon right behind him, Ronald Cobb. And then defensively, if we take a look, we have Rashad Gary, Chris Barnes, Darnell Savage, Zadarius Smith, Adrian Amos, Kenny Clark. And then we got Jair Alexander, of course, and Rasul Douglas. So definitely need to, and then Devondre Campbell over here as well. But I definitely do want to make some moves to try to make this team a Super Bowl contender immediately, because like obviously they are already, but if we could bring in like another wide receiver, maybe another offensive lineman, just to improve the protection up front, maybe improve the defense a little bit, because I'm not for sure if we're going to be able to keep Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. So you might lose both of them, which wouldn't be good at all. So we're going to try to see what we can do in this first season, obviously, to put this team in Super Bowl contention and get Aaron Rodgers a ring in Green Bay. One more, hopefully. Hopefully he gets one in real life as well. I love Aaron Rodgers. I hope he gets one. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can rebuild the Packers to a championship contender right now here in Madden and see if we could, assure that we're going to win a championship in season #1. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props website that allows you bet overs or unders on players, and all you're doing is going up against numbers. Let me show you how it works. So during the Christmas holidays season, while I was taking a little bit of a break, I decided, to play some Prize Picks like I usually do, and I had some pretty good success. Thursday, December 23rd, bet the over on Deebo Samuel's 40.5 receiving yards, absolutely crushed that number. It was so low. And Ryan Tannehill squeezed by with over 3 completions for 19 pass completions. Got myself a huge win there. And then on Christmas Day, the Knicks and the Hawks, I decided to obviously take Prize Picks promo that they were doing, having Julius Randle listed at 0.5 points. And then John Collins barely squeezed by with 20 over 19.5. But hey, that's still a win. Almost still counts. And then also on Christmas Day, LeBron James also was listed as a promo, only over half a point, and of course he crushed it with 39. And I went over on Kyler Murray's rushing yards because I thought it was super low, and he decided to obviously get 69. If you would like to join in on this fun, the link's in the description. Use promo code Crushables when you sign up. So the first trade we're going to be making is trading away Devondre Campbell, our middle linebacker, and a 4th round draft pick for Emmanuel Ogbah to improve the defensive line, for Will Fuller to get Aaron Rodgers another weapon to throw to. And that actually was like a real life rumor for a while about Will Fuller potentially going to Green Bay. So I thought that was a great weapon to get. And then a start development left outside linebacker as well. So just like that, I think the first trade we just made was an absolute W. Will Fuller, another weapon, like I said, for Aaron Rodgers to throw to. So that's a W. I love that. Then defensively, looks like we got worse, but it's okay. Now we have Emmanuel Ogbah up front. And of course, now we have Preston Smith, Van Ginkel. So that kind of makes Preston Smith a little bit more expendable, Van Ginkel a little bit more expendable, but I just wanted to try to get something out of them. So still more work to do, but I really love that first initial trade we made. Defensively, this looks a little bit better. I love what we have, and I think we can get a corner as well out of this. Next move we're going to be making is trading away Preston Smith, Andre Van Ginkel, and a 1st round pick for Deion Jones and AJ Terrell. Now, obviously, was kind of a big move to make, but we brought ourselves a new middle linebacker in Deion Jones, and we also have another corner next to Jair Alexander. So obviously, I love what this defense looks like now. It looks a lot better. Now, the one thing we do need improvement on is still the right end position. But I think for now, I'm going to move on to the offensive side of the ball. So we were able to accomplish getting Will Fuller, which is great. I'm happy we got Will Fuller. That's awesome. So one thing I do want to also try to accomplish is getting one more offensive lineman. I just think would be like someone on the right side, I think would just make me feel a little bit better about things. So either a right guard or a right tackle for some protection for Aaron Rodgers, I think is what I want to accomplish before we submit this first season. Making is getting a right guard, James Daniels, for a third round pick, basically. So W right there. That's going to be some more protection, like I said, for Aaron Rodgers. So that makes me feel a little bit better about the offensive line, and we'll improve that even further in the offseason. So I feel pretty good about that. So the one last thing I want to make improvement on the defensive side of the ball is I want to try to improve the right end position. Now, the way I see myself doing that is Zadarius Smith is going to go down in overall eventually, and he is a free agent. Doesn't make sense to trade him right now is the question. I don't know. That's one thing I'm kind of questioning right now. He is a superstar on our defense, though, so that would be kind of maybe a step in the wrong direction. But at the same time, if I could trade away Zadarius Smith for a left outside linebacker and a right end, I think it's worth it. It was worth it. Zadarius Smith and 2 draft picks, 2 second rounders for the next 2 years for Darius Leonard and Kwity Paye. So I feel great. Defensively, I feel amazing. Offense could be better on protection wise, but defensively, we brought in Darius Leonard and a hidden development right end. So I'm content with this team. I think we made a good decision by bringing in everyone that we did. Obviously, it might might be, killing me later on with all the players we might need to re-sign, but got a weapon for Aaron Rodgers, got some protection with Mike Daniels, probably could improve it even further if I went to free agency. I could probably sign a center in free agency just to kind of have that be good for now. So let's go see if there's a center in free agency that might make some sense here. We have David DeCastro, but not really the center I was talking about. Maybe there isn't a center. There is a tackle in Russell Okong we could have for the year. Left guard. All right. Could maybe sign David DeCastro and move him to the tackle, I guess. Yeah, we could do that. Why not? Let's do this. Let's move David DeCastro to right tackle just to have even further protection for the year. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and sub this first year now that we made all those moves. Green Bay obviously does not look the same, but I think we've further established that this team could definitely compete. Number 1 comes to an end, and we went 11-6. Now, I did stop at the midseason mark to see who I could resign, and let me tell you, when I tell you this team has no cap space, I mean it. This team literally has 0. It was like the most I could offer Davante Adams, like $3 million per year or something crazy like that. So this is it, man. It basically is kind of like the last dance. So this is going to be interesting. We get to play San Francisco 49ers in the first round, but basically we don't have the ability to keep Davante, which is, makes sense why the Packers never keep him in this game, and I usually can get him sometimes. But Aaron Rodgers, obviously a great year, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. 4,400 yards rushing. Aaron Jones 1,300 yards on the ground. AJ Dillon 14. And then receiving, Will Fuller actually had a 1,000-yard season, while Davante Adams only had, what the hell? Why is, what didn't make sense to me is I had injuries off, and it was telling me that Davante Adams was out for 1 week, which is kind of weird because injuries are literally off when I do these rebuilds. But Will Fuller came in and made an impact, I guess. I can feel happy about that. But Davante Adams, I don't know what the hell that's all about. 500 yards? Is he out or something? Like, that don't make any damn sense. I need to look at the defense, but that is distracting me right now. Let me go look at the lineup real quick and see if, like, Davante is out or something, because it did show me he was out. And yeah, he is. How is he out? That doesn't make any damn sense. The injuries are freaking off. How is he injured right now? I just injury report. Let's go see. This man might be the only one injured in the NFL. He's just gone. Where's Davante Adams? Is he just not on the depth chart? Okay. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe, did he get benched or something? I'm confused. I'm very confused right now. Let me look at the lineup. He's nowhere to be found here. Okay. I guess I gotta go to depth chart. I've never seen this happen before. Let's go. Did he not play at all this year? If he didn't, that's like really disappointing. Well, let me see where he is down here. Let me tell you guys. You guys are all witness to this. Why the hell is Davante Adams not playing? I don't think he's played all year. I mean, he's played, obviously, but 500 yards for Davante Adams is not good. I think he was out for a while. We were playing without him. What the hell, Madden? I don't know what the hell just happened, but hey, maybe his price becomes lower. I don't know. That don't make any damn sense. Darius Leonard, this is what the defense looks like. Okay, whatever. We're moving on. I don't know what the hell just happened with that. I didn't even get to look at the defensive stats, but I've never seen that happen before because I always play with injuries off. So the fact that he was not in the lineup, I didn't do that. Makes no sense. Sacks-wise, we had 9.5 for Sean Gary. Interceptions, we had 3 from Darnell Savage. Did we get any defensive touchdowns this year? We did not. What about safety? No, we did have a blocked kick, though. Chris Barnes and Kwity Paye had a blocked kick. Okay. Well, now that Davante Adams is back in the lineup, not sure why he wasn't there to begin with. Let's see if we can beat the San Francisco 49ers to start this playoffs off, or start these playoffs off. So let's go. Let's get it. And we are going to lose 40-34. So the last dance has definitely come down to a disappointment, pretty much. So Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, you know, this could be the end of an era there. So, all right, let's go to the offseason where we have literally no freaking money to our name. So the fact that we got eliminated, you know what? I'm blaming this on Madden. I really do. I blame this on Madden. Why the hell was Davante Adams not in the lineup to begin with? Doesn't make any sense. The Panthers beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl, so that's how you know this was a weird year. Ravens and Panthers made the Super Bowl. Okay, Lamar is Offensive Player of the Year. Najee Harris, Micah Parsons. Okay. I don't know, man. Definitely a weird year. Definitely a weird year. Okay, if we go to the re-signing stage, obviously, we're going to have quite a bit of players to re-sign and no money to do anything with. So, negative $28 million. We are we have negative 340K, and we have no draft picks. So, we pretty much are in the worst position you could possibly be in. So, can I franchise tag Davante Adams? I mean, that's the only thing I can think to do right now. We're going to lose Will Fuller as well. We're going to lose the protect. We're going to lose defensive lineman. We're going to lose Will Fuller. We're going to lose our damn punter. We're going to lose a tight end. We're going to lose Chris Barnes. Okay, so negotiating. I can't even make an offer. Okay, let me see if it even let me. It probably won't even let me franchise tag Davante Adams. Okay, yeah, I can't. I probably can't make an offer. We can't. We just can't. We can't even franchise tag him. We are screwed. We have no one. We can't sign anyone back. This team is done for. All right, let's see if I can get under. Imagine I offered. I think I would actually insult Davante Adams if I offered him this. I'm just curious what he would say. No, we can't even offer it. Bro, we're screwed. We literally can't do anything. Okay. Maybe I can free up some cap space here. I don't know who's making all the money on the team. Maybe I can free up some money. So let's see. Savings, we'd free up $27 million by releasing Aaron Rodgers. Is there anyone here? Randall Cobb's making $8 million. If we released him, we'd get a $1 million penalty, but we're going to release Randall Cobb to free up $8 million. So that's going to free up a little bit of money. Not much. Adrian Amos. Is there anyone else? David DeCastro. I don't even think he should be under contract anymore, but yeah, he's not even under contract. So, okay. Billy Turner. We'd get a penalty of $3 million, but free up $5 million in cap space. Sure, why not? We'll release him. $5 million. We get a $3 million penalty. That's going to free up a little bit of money, not much. Dean Lowry would save us $5 million. David Castro, we already saw that. Dean Lowry left in. I think we go for him. We release him as well. We're just going to free up as much money as possible. So that is going to be what we have to do here. I was able to offer Davante Adams an offer from doing all that, but now I think I can franchise tag him and keep Davante Adams. So that was that's what we needed to do. We just need to free up some money. Obviously, we're going to lose everyone else, but it was worth it. We needed Davante Adams in the worst way. So getting Davante Adams back is huge, obviously, but now we're kind of screwed everywhere else. So we have literally no money. We're going to have negative money available for, okay, free agents. We have $2 million. Wow. This team, it took a turn for the worse. I mean, obviously, we're not going to be able to sign anyone in free agency. Every one of the players we had are going to free agents. Okay. So, well, let's just see what I can do. So, I don't know. If we look at the lineup real quick, we take a damn look. This is what we need. So we need offensive linemen, we need defense, or we need okay, so we have offensive linemen, and we also have, you know, no wide receiver number 2. So offensive lineman sucks, obviously. Defensively, we have Rashawn Gary. Okay, so defense actually isn't that bad. Obviously, could use another middle linebacker, another edge rusher, but it's not the worst it could be. Maybe another middle linebacker would probably be the most we need as of right now. So, you know what? Defense didn't suffer too much. I think we could still make the playoffs. Obviously, we're not going to be very good, but I think we could still make it. I think I have to get weird and trade like Jordan Love and maybe trade A.J. Dillon, or maybe even trade Aaron Jones if we wanted to. We could trade Aaron Jones and roll with A.J. Dillon. I don't know. We need to do something, though, to try to make the team good again, because this just isn't good. So this next season will probably be the last one, because this team was tougher than I thought it was going to be to rebuild. I knew it was going to be tough going in because I knew the Packers barely had any cap space, but I didn't know it was this bad. Okay, so I'm making a move here. I'm trading away Aaron Jones. I hate to do it, but we have to do something to try to improve the team. So I'm getting Aaron Jones and Darnell Savage out of here for Noah Fant, Justin Simmons as a brand new free safety, and Jerry Jeudy as another weapon on offense. So, okay. That, I feel like, was a decent move. We got a tight end, we got another wide receiver, and A.J. Dillon's just going to have to be the running back, I guess. It is what it is. That's what we had to kind of do. So, all right. Now, defensively, everything looks pretty good. Obviously, we just upgraded our free safety a little bit, so that was, that was great as well. We still need a middle linebacker, probably, for the most part, but I feel like that was a decent first step. We didn't have a ton of cap space to work with, so unfortunately, I had to trade Aaron Jones' salary away in order to do anything. But hey, we got Jerry Jeudy, which is great. So we're going to be under contract for a while. We got a tight end to replace Robert Tonyan. So now basically what we need is a offensive lineman and a middle linebacker for the most part. That's what we really need. So the next trade we're making is trading away Kenny Clark for Ed Oliver and 2 draft picks. Basically the reason why we're doing that, I think that freed up a little bit of money for us. So that is why we made that move. Obviously that kind of brings a bigger hole. But defensively, now Ed Oliver is a superstar development. So that gives me the ability now to, I think, trade away Jordan Love without, taking a penalty, maybe making some other moves that, trading guys that are cheap. But we pretty much had no cap space. So I believe what this does, it gives me the ability to make trades now. So cap room 5 million, if I'm not mistaken. There was a team earlier that I kind of had in mind that I was trying to make a trade with, but I couldn't really do it. I'm hoping this is what I needed to do. So it would be getting these 2 players to be an upgrade to what we really need. So it'd be these 2, and we get it. So just like that, Jordan Love for Jamin Davis and a center. So, okay. So now we kind of have what we got. So we got a center. We got, obviously, Aaron Rodgers. The team looks good. It looks better. It looks better. I mean, it's not the best. Definitely have made it. I mean, we've basically been shuffling around. We've been shuffling around. I've been sitting here trying to think my head off on how I'm going to try to improve this team. This is definitely something I'm not doing next season. So this is all or nothing. If we lose, we lose. It is what it is. So we got Devontae, got Jerry Jeudy, got Aaron Rodgers. We have A.J. Dillon now at running back. So basically, all I really want to accomplish now is getting a offensive lineman on the right side. That's it. That's all we can really do. So I don't believe I can do that in free agency, even if I tried. So if I went to free agency, I have $2 million to my name. So obviously, actually, I think we have more. No, we don't. We don't have any money to offer. So not going to be able to get an offensive lineman in free agency unless if Richie Incognito is just like, yeah, it's not going to happen. So we're going to have to get really creative again, which I've been doing pretty much this whole video to see if we can get an offensive lineman just to put us over the edge. So it was pretty much not going to work getting a offensive lineman through free agency. So here we are in the draft, hoping to draft an offensive lineman. So am I going to make it happen? Probably not, but hey, we'll give it our best shot. So we're going to need the right side of the offensive line just to feel good. So let's go see what we can grab. So offensive lineman, we have Charles Cross on the board, which I know he's actually pretty good. So we're going to be drafting him. He is a hidden development left tackle usually. So yeah, we got Charles Cross. That's actually a huge because we kind of needed offensive line help. So that's going to be a good pick. And then we also have a 2nd round pick. I'm probably going to take a guard here, to be honest. We just need, or even a defensive end wouldn't be too bad either. So what do we need? We got Imani Jones, Drake London, David Bell. We could take another, guard, but I'm not sure it would be worth it at this point. Matt Corral. We got Haskell Garrett, left in. I think someone told me Haskell Garrett's pretty good. Should I take their word for it? I don't know. He's got D finesse moves, D tackle. He might be good in real life, but in Madden, I'm not sure he's all that great. If I take the edge rusher, I take the offensive lineman. I think I'd take an edge rusher and hope for the best. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the advice of whoever told me Haskell Garrett's good. And he is a hidden development. Okay. You know what? I'm glad I took the advice. I don't think we have another good draft pick available. But hey, we came out of the draft with 2 hidden development players. That's going to be huge because we need both of them to be really good, honestly. We'll probably have to move Haskell Garrett to an edge rusher or move somebody to an edge rusher. Because we had a 5th round pick. I'm not gonna even worry about this. So advance to next. I didn't mean to click next round. It just get me out of this draft. Advance to the end, and that's gonna be it. So advance to the end of the draft. We came out of the draft with 2 hidden development players. So that's solid. Obviously, this is going to be the last dance for me anyway. I can't go any further in this video. Like getting, how creative I had to get in order to improve this team at all. It was just a disaster. So I don't plan on it. And hopefully this time Devontae Adams doesn't find a way to get disappear from the lineup. That made no sense. So now we have Charles Cross playing right tackle, so he's going to have to play it. And then, so offense looks good. It looks like we drafted a hidden development running back as well. Offense looks solid. And then defensively, now we have Kwity Paye. We have, we're going to move Haskell Garrett's to 67 overall, but we're pretty much going to play him at right end. I don't really know what else to do. So we're going to move Haskell Garrett to the right end position. And he's a hidden development, so hopefully he finds a way to be like a start development. I don't know. He's probably not going to start anyway, but I'm just going to move him there just to be safe. So right end, we'll have that. And that is going to be our defense for the year. So will this team get it done? I don't know. I had to trade away Aaron Jones. I had to trade away I had to trade away a lot of people in order to try to improve this team. So let's just see what happens. We're going to hope for the best. Somebody in the playoffs, and hopefully this team makes the playoffs, and hopefully we're able to win a Super Bowl. Okay, so one thing we can hang our hat on is this video didn't end in us not making the playoffs, so which is good because, like I said, I made all those moves to try to get here. So at least we made it to the playoffs, if nothing else. So we were able to keep Devontae Adams. We were able to do all these things to try to improve the roster as much as possible. So the one thing we do kind of need going for us is we do need to obviously try to go far in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Absolute fantastic year. A.J. Dillon, honestly, with Aaron Jones being gone, A.J. Dillon didn't do too bad. 13 touchdowns, 980 yards. Receiving-wise, Devontae coming back like he was supposed to be last year. 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns, and Jerry Jeudy was a huge improvement. 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. Amari Rodgers even had 950 yards, and Noah Fant with 6 touchdowns as well. And then defensively, if we take a look, sacks-wise, Deion Jones had 3.5, and then Kwity Paye had 10. So W. Ed Oliver had 8. And then interceptions, we had 2 from Deion Jones, 2 from Miles Bryant, whoever the hell that is. And then touchdowns, we had none. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at our lineup real quick just to kind of see what we have happening, what everybody looks like. So morale-wise, we're an 87 overall, it looks like. So defensively or offensively, this is what, even Runyon is actually not even that bad of an offensive lineman, and Charles Cross 75. So that's a W. Jerry Jeudy's up to an 87. It's looking good. Offensively looking good, and A.J. Dillon's even up to an 84. So that's huge. And then defensively, we have Ed Oliver still really good. Haskell Garrett probably hasn't played any that, would make him obviously a superstar development or whatever. So, or star development, I should say. I probably want to be superstar. So, all right. I mean, here we go. I mean, we got to the playoffs again. Can we get out of the first round is the question. View playoff bracket. So we're going to be playing the Arizona Cardinals in the first round. And then we got the Dallas Cowboys, who are the #1 seed if we are able to. Actually, I don't think we'd play them in the next round because we're the 2nd seed. So, okay. If we beat the Cardinals, that's one game at a time. So let's go ahead and talk about the Blizzard because sometimes this gives you like boosts or whatever. So, all right, fellas, I'm sure you're all aware of the forecast, blah, 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 blah. We all know that. Green Bay gets cold. So Aaron Rodgers, there's something he's not, obviously, he's been there before. We got it. Game day, business as usual, beat the Cardinals. Okay. I'm nervous. Somebody to next week. Can we beat the Arizona Cardinals? Please, please, please. Yes, 31-21. We got to the divisional round. All right, so we at least won a playoff game. So we're going to improve a little bit. Charles Cross even going up in overall is great. So we beat Arizona 31-21, and now we play the Carolina Panthers. So talk about our last matchup, I believe, or I think this is about. In all my years of playing football, I'm not sure I've ever been part of a game where it felt like snowshoes might be the best option. Come on, Aaron Rodgers. You've done plenty of those ice cold games. Your entire team has earned 2,500 XP. I've earned 5 staff points. Okay. Does that mean we have some players to upgrade? I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can get to the NFC Championship. Aaron Rodgers has been in the NFC Championship before. Carolina made it to the Super Bowl last year. Can we beat Carolina? No, we can't. We lost 19-17. That's a disappointment. That's a very big disappointment. 19-17 to the Carolina Panthers. So we're not going to win a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. Very, very unfortunate. Well, let's see who wins the Super Bowl or who's in the Super Bowl. Carolina beat us, and now we got Carolina once again making the Super Bowl. Okay. I guess let's see if they win. And we got Panthers losing to the Browns 35-28. Damn, I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed we were not able to win the damn Super Bowl. But I guess we won a playoff game, whatever. Going to the NFC Championship would have been even cooler, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely leave it a like if you did. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying, or Crushables 2, saying Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.